So yeah, as you can tell, this is my room, and yeah, I just threw everything down because then I went for a shower. Now, don't get too jealous just because that shower, you know, saw me naked. But, you know, it's nothing that special. Do you know what's special? The fact that baseball's on. So yeah, as you can tell from that picture I posted on Facebook, I'm pooped in every way, and I mean everywhere, literally. What you can hear in the background is baseball, because you know I love it. It's a dramatic game if I remember rightly, so there's a 50% chance Kazia is doing the voiceover and the commentary for it, so yeah, fingers crossed he shows up. First of all, I feel really sorry for reception, because I showed up dripping sweat. I'm not even gonna lie, like every inch of me had sweat on sweat on sweat, and I was just like, "She give me my room, I'll pay for it." Oh, and she was talking to me in Japanese, and I was like, I can't function. But you know, that might be because a bag landed on my head on the plane. You know, if that bag had any more weight now, I probably got concussion on that toe, but that's just one of the many things that nearly went wrong today. So yeah, let's get on to it. Oh yeah, the opening. You have a beautiful eye. No? Okay. Wow, it looks like I've written dying for a stoner on here. I hope not. Yeah, as you can tell, I'm here in Tokyo. I was supposed to land in 30 degrees thunderstorming. That did not happen, thank God. It was 30 degrees, but it is so sunny and so bright, and I'm so happy. Minus the fact the humidity is probably why I was so pooped. Yeah, besides that, it was great. I mean, the rain came down as we were landing, and literally the plane went. It was like that close from touching the ground as it went like that. Because within seconds we were on the ground, and I was like, that could have gone wrong, that could have gone seriously wrong. So that's number 2 of things that nearly went wrong. Like, obviously I'm destined to be in Japan because all these things that could have gone wrong and ended in my death clearly haven't, but maybe I'm talking a bit too soon, so touch wood. I do recommend Etihad. You know, I couldn't feel it taking off, which is why I cry at the most. They always put the seatbelt sign on like 10 minutes before you hit turbulence, so it's like, right, prepared. It'll literally just go. It's a bit crazy, but it was really pidgey what they put the seatbelt sign on for, but I'm glad they did that because I freak out at turbulence. Ooh, landing was great because obviously the plane went like that. So as it landed, it went boom, and it was like that for ages, and then finally hit down again. And as it hit down, that's when the brakes went on, and all of us were like, "Oh my god, the nose is gonna hit the ground!" Like, oh, so bad. When I was on the train here, I was actually sat there going, "Oh my god, I could cry." But then that would total to 2 hours worth of crying that I've spent in the past 44 hours? No, 52 hours, in the past 52 hours. So yeah, you take 2 hours crying off of that, it leaves you 50 hours. Fun fact, I've only slept 6 hours since Friday at 6:30 in the morning. So yeah, I've been up for 42 hours, and I look like this. Like, I look quite okay, I think. Yeah. Except I can't hear out this ear because it hates pressure. Like, it's got really sensitive this summer as well. Even when we're going over hills, like, I noticed like with my dad and stuff, like this would just block. And I'm like, fun. I probably have something that wants to burst. Either a blood clot or my eardrum, you know, something's not right. Oh well. I'm here now. That's all that matters. Oh, I watched quite a few films. I actually wanted to see the cinema but couldn't, so I watched The Internship. Although I do say the trailer is better than the film in terms of comedy, because like all the comic bits are put in the trailer, so the film's not funny anymore. It's really good though, and I especially love the Quidditch scene. That's it, because I was like, yeah, Quidditch is a real sport. Ah. Also, if I'm really quiet, it's because like these walls are really thin, so if I annoy next door, I really don't want to do that. You know, I've been here what, an hour. I saw The Great Gatsby film on the plane. It was brilliant. I mean, the colouring was brilliant, the cinematography was brilliant. Oh, God bless soul in my hands. The editing was brilliant. The music, I really love the music because it. Obviously, I don't listen to music that's now in terms of Western music, but from what I could gather was they'd taken songs that are like well known now and kind of put a 1920s twist on it. It was a very provocative film as well, and I like how the story, like in the film, the story's more based on the romance, whereas in the book you kind of don't know what this book is about until 40 pages towards the end. So I like from like straight away in the film you know like what the plot is or what's going on. So yeah, that's really good. Oh, how can you miss that? Douche. And that's why you support the Giants, because they don't miss. But I met a bunch of people on the way. The girl that was in front of me when I first originally checked in, her hand luggage was 12 kilos. And I ended up after complaining about her pretty much right in front of her behind her back. Just we were about to board, she came up to me and we started talking, so she didn't hear me, which is a good thing. And she was really interesting, like she knew Chinese. She's a jeweler that goes and works all over the world, and she's just gone to Johannesburg to work for 6 months doing lectures on jewellery, and I think she said she's a specialist in it. So I automatically assumed, you know, monocle looking at jewels and stuff, but seemingly no, she does lectures and seminars. And then the guy sat next to me on the plane to Abu Dhabi, he was going back to India, technically home, but he's gone to do a charity. He does charity work there, 6 weeks a year, so it was really good to hear about that. And he helps them with like medical stuff and mainly cataracts and things like that, so I thought it was brilliant. There was a guy 2 seats over from me on the last plane who's come here to do a bunch of installation, like light installations and everything. It's his second time here. He was really nice as well. Like, for some reason everyone's sociable this time. I've just realised my bra's showing. Sorry about that. PG-13. Okay, and I met Love My Life in Manchester. Ah, best 20 hours travel romance ever. Like, my eyes linked at Manchester Airport waiting for the gate. And then I was here, and then it's 242. So I was originally here, and then it was a 4, and it was 2, and he was like in front, he was the row front. But because pretty much all the 4-seater rows on the first plane were empty, everyone got like 2-3 seats to themselves. So obviously he hopped up to that one, I hopped up to that one, and I was like, we're even closer, we're even closer. And at this point, I didn't even know he was Japanese, you know, I assumed. I was like, you look good. Land in Abu Dhabi, go to my gate, he's right behind me. I'm like, I knew it. And then to make it worse, on the plane from Abu Dhabi to Japan, we were on the exact same row. We were on, pretty much it was the 2 against the window were taken, then it was me on this side, 4-seater, and 3 people here, and then he was there. So pretty much like halfway through trying to sleep, I'm just doing this. I lift up my eye mask and I'm like, oh, what's he doing? So I spent ages just watching him type on his laptop, which is really stalkery. There's something wrong with me, but I was like, that was a good romance. Almost as good as the romance last year on that train for like all of 1 minute, and our eyes linked, and it was like a, so yeah. I think I should stick to these romances. I seem to have a happier outcome with these types of romances. So yeah. But yeah, I'll put a picture of the guy, like, now. It looks totally like him. Totally like him. Oh yeah, I was supposed to show Mum the picture that I brought with her, because she didn't know I brought pictures with me. Which I have, because I thought, why not? Especially since they're not on Facebook, because all those pictures I found in 2 boxes the other day, none of them are on Facebook. So I'm like, it's a good picture, I'm gonna bring it with me. So let me just find, I think it's in this beautiful file. That reminds me of a story. So yeah, it is this one. I'm pretty sure it's me in it. So yeah, I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, this is the picture that I brought with me. So I'll never be alone. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna turn around. Oh yeah, that was what I was gonna say. On the train from Narita to Tokyo, I could have done with Kami at that time. Like I was sat there going, oh, I wish Kami could have found me right now. To which now you need context, right? I have 4 Kaminasi Uchiwas, which obviously you found when you were too hot. So I sat there going, oh, why can't his face whack me right now? Because it was ridiculous. I mean, it wasn't as bad as Abu Dhabi. Like literally, you put a foot out of the plane in Abu Dhabi, and then boom, like sweat latched onto you, and you were just like, no, no, no. Which isn't attractive on a plane. When you're going to go on a plane that's filled with 95% Japanese, and you're surrounded by a load of hot ones. Which reminds me, I said to Eleanor earlier, I was like, oh, my nose is bleeding. And she replied saying, oh, because of all the attractive guys. Now, Eleanor, not just attractive guys, right? Because I see those Japanese girls, and I'm like, oh, they're so beautiful. I must be their best friend. Because I have this saying, I just seem to attract beautiful people as best friends. And as friends in general, there's obviously you, Eleanor, there's Karen, there's Natsumi, there's Kana, there's Haruka, there's Chiharu, there's Seiko, there's Mana, there's Senkount, he's a dude, there's Kit Kat, well, Kit's more of a cat, so he can't technically be beautiful, so no offense, but, I just seem to attract attractive friends. So I was like, I must be their best friend, they're beautiful. So yeah, that's the thing that happened. Oh yeah, and as you can tell, I'm so not going to the cinema. I am way too pooped. I'm literally just gonna go downstairs, obviously apologise to reception for earlier, and be like, I am so sorry, but I'm so wiped out. And then I'm gonna go to the convenience store. I think I'm gonna go to the bookstore. And as I was walking today, I noticed there's a soba bar, which reminds me of the meal I had on the plane, so I'll insert here. Oh, those extra few seconds they take to check that you've got everything and that you've got your Visa card and everything. Oh, so scary, because you have like 3 different people looking at it and you're like, I know I'm not a Yamaguchi, but yeah, I am actually studying here. Please believe me. Believe. Oh, crap. So that you can see. Right. Everyone on the plane slept either like this or like this. I was having none of that. I literally either did this or I did this. So yeah, I was in total samurai / dead mode. Well, everyone else is like, yeah, I can sleep up, right? I'm like, no. Oh, yeah. Oh, shat myself. Right? So it gets onto my second plane. People are coming in. And I see this guy. Short black hair. And a grey jacket on. Right? And I see how tall he is. I only see him from the back. And I went, holy crap, that's my ex. Like, I proper crapped myself. And then I heard the guy say every swear word in English, and I was like, whew, defo not him. Defo not him. But if it had been, his shit would have hit the fan. Yeah, I think I covered everything. So clearly, this isn't going to be as long as I thought. So hopefully I can get this edited and up, like now. So, I need an outro.